More than 2 years after the end of President Trump's zero-tolerance policy, the Justice Department released a report showing officials were aware parents would be separated from their children. Here's Channel 5 Santiago Caicedo with reaction.
In places like these along the border in 2018, families that were caught crossing the border illegally were eventually separated from their children for having committed this federal crime.
But it was the way this policy was implemented, which was highlighted in a detailed new report from the Inspector General's office at the Justice Department. The report saying former Attorney General Jeff Sessions knew early on migrant families would be separated. Although Immigration Attorney Ricardo Rodriguez says the zero-tolerance policy was legal, its implementation was rushed and led to many problems.
It was an indictment on a failure of preparing adequately to introduce these sweeping changes.
According to the report, in a call with other U.S. attorneys, Sessions instructed them that they needed to separate the children from their parents. The American Civil Liberties Union called the policy barbaric and immoral.
Having a lot of the federal courts overwhelmed with all of these new prosecutions.
In December, the Department of Homeland Security started a process of reunifying more than 600 children with their parents. In 2018, more than 3,000 migrant families were separated. The Inspector General's report says the Justice Department should have better coordination with other federal agencies like the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and DHS, so children under the government's custody can locate their parents.
And during this year, families continue to cross the border illegally with their children while the border wall is still under construction. In FAR, Santiago Caicedo, Channel 5 News at 10.